Now, for many of you in South Florida, it was a back-to-work day. That includes the Miami Heat, fresh off an impressive road win in Washington last night. The Heat back in Miami to take on a team that's already beaten them twice in Indiana. We welcome you, whether it's by motor coach or television inside the American Airlines Arena. Heat and Pacers Part 3. We hope you enjoy every bounce and basket of Miami Heat basketball on Fox Sports Sun. We need the 47 moneymaker tutorial. Well, the Heat need a jump start, down by 12. Wade rolls it in. 14. But since the 3rd of December, 4 straight games, opponents with 40. This first quarter that has not unfolded well yet for the Heat. We're still very early in the game.
The offense is going through Dwyane now. He's touching the ball every time down. He gets the assist right there.
Miami trailing 21-13. Boy, the light is on from downtown. Miles had that deflected, but gets it right back. And misses another three. Bosh with a rebound.
Dwyane Wade blocked the first attempt by Miles.
Look out! Oh! What a play! Through the clouds for a punishing slam dunk.
Perfect pass from Dragic. Man, that had to be on the money.
The lights are on now, and they are out of their seats here in the Heat's house.
What the best thing about that play was not just D-Wade throwing it down, but the perfect pass from Goran Dragic. Watch this pass. Right on the money, baby. Woo!
Well, Monday Night Basketball, that, my friends, is a touchdown throwdown. You talk about a touchdown pass. That was perfect. Tonight's delivery brought to you by Domino's and Dwyane Wade. Oh, yes, the mantra for the Heat. Can you enjoy your teammates' success? I think the teammates are enjoying it. So the Heat averaging just 85 points a game against Indiana in 2 losses and struggling again at the offensive end against this same team.
Yeah, Pacers are 4th best in the NBA, averaging 99. The Cardinals averaging 99 points a game.
That's one of the nicest plays of the half for Miami. The Wade penetration and the Amare Stoudemire dunk. Right now, the Heat look like a fatigued team playing on the second end of a back-to-back. Anderson for Wade, nobody back. And one of the few easy scores of the game for Miami. And this is the largest deficit of the game for the Heat. They're down by 17.
Well, they make you play their pace.
Wade off the pump fake, got it, and drew the foul on Jan Mahinmi.
After he spun away from George, he gave that little shot fake. He's getting very good at this play inside. See the shot fake? Use the mentality against the shot blocker. You know he's going to try and block it. So you shot fake, get him up in the air. That makes him smaller. And then you got a potential 3-point play.
So the Eastern Conference leaders, the Cleveland Cavaliers, now 23-9. Wade on the tip-in. Dwyane Wade coming to life here in the 3rd quarter after a slow 6-point first half. Wade has 7 points in this quarter. Now the Pacers have been the superior team in all 3 of these matchups so far. Now this one has a lot of miles left on it. Wade drives in, flips it in. All of a sudden a burst of energy and production from Dwyane Wade. He's got 9 of his 15 points in this quarter. .com/scholarships. Good luck.
Get to 9 free throw attempts this quarter for the Heat. D-Wade will probably get a rest at the beginning of the 4th quarter. First time the game's tied since the opening tap.
Minute 35 left. Must score. And Wade does. Dwyane Wade. He's got 23. Miami's down 1.
Good pass from Chris Bosh. Bosh will set the screen. Wade will get the ball.
He's got it. He lays it up. He wins the game. He ties the game. He tied the game. We're going to overtime. Dwyane Wade caught it, laid it up, tied the game at 95.
What a play that the Heat just ran with 2.7 left to tie the game, get the ball to D-Wade off a screen from Bosh. They sent Gerald Green first on a slice that brought Wade off of the screen by Bosh. Watch this. Green will go first. Bosh will come second. He'll catch the ball in momentum, go to the basket. It's very similar to the play that LeBron made to win the game, game 1 in the playoffs against Indiana. That one where Bosh just, in that game, LeBron just started at the top of the key, popped out and went by Paul George. That time Wade lost Paul George in the screen. Good setup play by Coach Spoelstra in the timeout.
Now, Tony, give Chris Bosh credit. He made contact with Paul George to give Wade the runway. But Dwyane Wade, that clock inside his own head, taking a chance. He took the clock right down to the final tenth of a second, able to lay it in to even the game at 95. We go to 5 extra minutes. Worth looking back at again. Watch the execution and watch the Bosh screen.
And you can see George getting there late, and then D. Wade had to avoid the big. And at the buzzer. All of that. Great job right there, and that's
he trailed by 2 here in overtime. Wade hands it off to Johnson. He's wide open, and he sticks it. Bosh off the dribble. Tough one. Rebound tipped in the air by Wade, taken by Dragic. Fresh shot clock. Minute 45 left in the overtime.
Yeah, that's the second time Chris Bosh tried a shot like that. He's too off balance. Good job by Wade to keep that alive.
Wade gets the Bosh screen and attacks. Got fouled. Got the score. Heat up 3.
We've said this Wade's whole career. He never dictates or predetermines what he's going to do. He takes what the defense gives him.
Oh, yes, you are too strong here in crunch time, Dwyane Wade. 27 points, 7 rebounds for Wade. All 3 times Stuckey, the inbounds man, throws it at George, steps back, shoots the 3. It's over. The Heat have won in overtime.
What a big-time win this was for the Heat tonight. We said whoever wins is going to have to gut it out, and the Heat win it. After playing last night, getting to bed about 2 in the morning. Indiana was off last night, and the Heat shows their grit, their professionalism.
Well, a character victory for Miami. They get 31 points and 11 rebounds for Bosh, 27 points and 8 rebounds from Dwyane Wade, and the Heat overcome a poor shooting game, a game where they trailed for almost the entire 48 regulation minutes. The Heat didn't take their first lead until 3:11 left. And yes, always new tricks for the old pro Dwyane Wade. Tony, one of the great plays this year, his layup off the inbounds as time ran out in regulation. That evened the game at 95. One of the most entertaining and meaningful victories of the season. And Dwyane Wade, who had the heroics late and the great defense and hustle, is in the Fox Sports Sun winner's circle with Jax.
If you are going to play an overtime game after back-to-back, you might as well win it at home. So much to get to in this one, so much happened. First of all, let's talk about that last play to get this game to overtime. First things first, Chris Bosh gave you a 31-point night, if not a little bit more. But those 2 screens he gave you to get to the basket, were those huge?
Oh, big. You know, we played that game, and at that time, it's me, him, or Goran. You know, whoever's running that pick and roll, Chris is a great target, you know, to have, and you know, the defense sometimes cheats at him, and you have to read it, and I was able to get to the paint a few times and make a couple of things happen.
Did you know at the end of regulation that you were going to go and go right to the rim?
Yeah, I said I was going to basket. I told everybody I was going to basket, and if they would have collapsed and I had enough time, I would have kicked it for a 3, but I had a lane, and, you know, I didn't want to settle for a jump shot. You know, I wanted to be aggressive and take it all the way, and I got a good lane and was able to make a nice little finger roll there.
Looked like a playoff finish, I remember, once against the Indiana Pacers.
Yeah.
The defense you all played on these inbounds at the end, obviously with you kind of freelancing and being able to make a decision on where you wanted to impact with intensity, what was critical there?
Well, Paul George was Paul George tonight. Making big shots. They was going to him down the stretch. So, you know, I got to give Winslow and Lou credit for just putting their bodies on them all night and wearing them out a little bit. It allowed me to be off the ball and do what I do best, is kind of, you know, mess things up. But, you know, our bigs did a great job of, you know, being there and trying to make the shots tough. They made some big shots tonight. This was a great Eastern Conference basketball game. It felt like a playoff game. So I'm glad we found a way to pull it out.
For the 7th time this year, you guys have come back from down double digits.
Yeah.
I asked you last night if you like the way you are playing now,
Yes.
the most, maybe even more than when you're winning more consecutive games. What is it about that you're seeing that's forming now?
It's a trust factor, you know. Especially when you get down big in games, you're able to come back. You gotta have trust in each other. So we're finally getting that trust that we've been talking about. We're getting our rotations down, which it took a little while to do, and we got that confidence that we are a good team, and no matter what the game is, whether we're on the road or at home, we keep fighting. And whether it's back-to-backs, whether it's 4 and 5 nights, we've proven that we can play and we can fight. So that's good, for this young team to see.
Dwyane, thank you for keeping it dynamic on a Monday.
Did I put the Dwyane Wade playing back-to-backs to rest yet? Is that to rest?
No more questions.
Put it to sleep.
He's gone. You have been instructed. No more back-to-back dialogue. Let number 3 walk down that hallway. Proud and prancing even a little bit. 103-100 the final, and a couple of reasons how it happened. Oh, no, you can get it on the good foot, D. Don't worry.